This year, as every year, it got a little better than the year before. This year we had meetings with 70 separate legislative offices, which is a new record. Even though we had fewer people, those people that we had actually went to more meetings.
I saw 3 or 4 House representatives and a couple of senators where we were able to talk about the importance of Moffitt research and the need to have continued funding or increased funding. I think I accomplished a lot because I was able to talk to them personally and relay stories about the importance of Moffitt Cancer Center. I would encourage anyone to do it. It's a very rewarding and fulfilling day.
Moffitt is so much of what we want in terms of economic development.
We had people going to 7, 8 meetings a day, and not only that, we were able to get the governor to come to our reception, and we left information with all 160 members of the legislature. So it's such a great day. It really does put a human face on a public policy issue. When you see one of our volunteers open up about what happened to them in terms of what cancer did to them and their family and how Moffitt helped, you see that opens up a channel in the legislator who's our audience. It creates an openness to our message, which is that research is hope.
I think just the whole idea of the legislative process and the whole idea of the funding and how that comes about is something that's very new to most people. All they think about is their cancer treatment and not how that funding for Moffitt came about or the history of Moffitt. And I think initially when you are diagnosed, that legitimately is all you think about, but then when you think of a way you can give back, I think this is a perfect way to go.
Nothing beats the power of a person who's been through it. A person who speaks from the heart generally reaches the heart, and that's what happened today on a grand scale. And so our voices were heard, and we made a great impact, and we really raised awareness that cancer isn't going away, and the state needs to address it, and Moffitt is part of that solution.
Anybody that thinks they can ride 100 miles a day should join, and it's not as hard as it sounds. So if our group can do it, anybody can do it.
Just to raise awareness, and hopefully we have some kind of impact by what we do to push forward the emphasis of additional funding and show how much we care. We care enough to get on a bike and pedal our butts off for 3 days in 32-degree weather so we can help save someone else's life.
If I knew it would be a beneficial thing to have happen, I would have gotten back on my bike and ridden home. I mean, it would have. It's very important to me. I think it shows that we're going to take a stand, that we are excited about making a difference.
And one of the ladies said today, cancer doesn't take a sidestep to budget cuts. It goes forward, and we have to go forward and do whatever we can.
I just need to get your email address, so email me at john.demuro@moffitt.org, or go to moffitt.org/speakout and enter your name. So once you're on my email list, I don't overdo it, but I will email you from time to time and let you know when we have something like this trip to Tallahassee come up. And when you do sign up, we will give you all the tools you need and all the training you need to have a great day up here and really experience this firsthand.